Mistake number 3. Oh, okay. This is, it falls right in line. Know what the average expenses are in your market. Now, what you'll see some brokers doing is expressing the expenses as a per unit per year number. Okay. Now I see that quite a bit, and that's very good. All right. That's fine. Let's capture that information. And but because when we capture that information from them, but we also capture it on our own, we now have perfect information, or more precise information as to what is going on in that market as far as the expense numbers go. And this gets to, we talk about the rents. Hey, a value play. We can increase the rents if we do this light rehab. But what do you do on the expense side? How many times have you looked at the expense side and really broken it down to know, if I can just adjust this one particular category of expenses, that's going to save me a lot of money. You've got to look at all categories of income and expenses, because remember, any fluctuation, $1 in either direction, you make so much more money because of the power of the cap rate. And so you're always looking at your expenses. This is by keeping it in line, by looking at it on a per unit per year basis. You can right away know, do I have a value play in the expenses as well? And that's something you want to keep in mind, because what will happen is, we've got to break it down, not only just on a per unit basis, but why is that per unit cost so high? Why is it so low? And that's why we have to go down and break it down into the other categories. Why is the payroll so high? Let's see who we have on this property. Do we need to add more because we're in a situation we have to lease up, or we have a lot of repairs and maintenance that need to be done? I mean, all the categories, every single category. Once you get that per unit per year basis for the expenses, then let's break it down. Take that number down even lower, more granular, so that you can figure out, where can I save some money? Okay, but here's the thing, and this is, people are like, well, Charlie, don't you use your rules of thumb? Yeah, okay. The rules of thumb is a quick thumbnail sketch of what's going on that property, or how the numbers are looking. But if you, I keep it into broad percentages, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 60% plus. But if you can break it down on that per unit basis and figure out what it is category by category, how their numbers are in line with other like properties in the same market, you'll know, hey, this number's right on, or this number's not on. All right, Doug says, and I don't know what YMMV stands for, but Doug says that he's found that rentometer.com has legitimate rent data. Perfect. That's a great way to look. Your mileage may vary. Okay, that's a new one on me. But Doug is so hip with the lingo. He was in the computer business before he became full-time multifamily owner. But Rentometer is one of the sources. That's great information. Keep on that. Make sure that you're looking at the right areas, the right locations, and the right types of property. But always remember that information is gold in this business. And the better information you have, the better chances you are of finding the right property, moving fast on it, not losing your shirt, not being taken by the brokers and what the brokers are trying to do.